The history of Halloween and its evolution to the present day. Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, has deep and fascinating roots, evolving over centuries into the modern holiday of costumes, treats, and decorations we know today. Its origin traces back over 2,000 years to ancient Celtic traditions, but its transformation into the event we celebrate now is a reflection of various cultural and religious influences. Halloween has its roots in the Celtic festival of Samhain, pronounced Samhain, a celebration that marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter in regions of Ireland, Scotland, and Britain. The Celts believed that on this special night, the veil between the world of the living and the dead was thinnest, allowing spirits to cross over into the earthly world. They lit bonfires and wore frightening masks to scare away malevolent spirits and protect their homes. The influence of Christianity. All Saints' Day. With the arrival of Christianity in Celtic lands, the Church adopted and adapted pagan customs. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, a feast honoring all martyrs and saints. The previous night, October 31, became known as All Hallows Eve, which eventually evolved into Halloween. Halloween came to the United States with European immigrants, especially the Irish, who fled the Great Famine in Ireland in the mid-19th century. They brought with them the tradition of carving turnips to make lanterns, a practice adapted to the pumpkin in America, a vegetable that was easier to carve and became an iconic symbol of Halloween. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, Halloween began evolving into a community celebration in the United States, with neighbors organizing costume parties and games. However, in the 1920s, trick-or-treating became popular, where children went house to house in a neighborhood asking for treats in exchange for not playing pranks, with neighbors organizing costume parties and games. However, in the 1920s, trick-or-treating became popular, where children went house to house in the neighborhood asking for treats in exchange for not playing pranks. The commercialization of Halloween in the 1950s shifted focus to children, with growing demand for costumes and decorations. The demand for costumes and decorations quickly grew, and companies began to capitalize on the commercial potential of the holiday. By the 1970s, modern Halloween was well established, characterized by the sale of costumes, decorations, and a wide range of candy. Iconic horror movies such as Halloween, 1978, by John Carpenter helped popularize the holiday's scary atmosphere, cementing its association with fear, ghosts, and the macabre. Today, Halloween is one of the most anticipated holidays of the year in many countries, especially in the United States, Canada, and Europe. It has evolved into a costume party not limited to children. Adults also participate in themed parties and costume contests, and the Halloween industry generates billions of dollars annually. The celebration has globalized and adapted to different cultures, blending with local traditions in Latin America and Europe. In Mexico, for instance, Halloween coexists with Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, a traditional holiday honoring the deceased, while in other countries it adapts according to local customs.